In this quick video, I want to talk to you about bottlenecks. Now, from the work that Eliyahu Goldratt and his family have done, I think we understand bottlenecks pretty well. The red lines mean the capacity of certain processes, and this could be a manufacturing line, this could be a construction project, this could be a timeline on your construction project. It doesn't matter. What I want to communicate here, which is a really important point, is that the law of bottlenecks says that once you have identified your bottleneck or your most limiting factor, and it can be either your most limiting factor or your first limiting factor, whatever's your largest constraint or your first constraint on your project, and you have optimized that, meaning we expand the capacity so that we have more flow, another one will show up. So in this instance right here, where I'm talking about flow, if the original red lines were expanded to the little gray dotted line, we have more flow and more capacity through here. And then the next thing that we'll deal with as the flow continues is we'll hit up against the next bottleneck. And so this bottleneck right here, it will be your next limiting factor. And so why this is so important to me is because a company will be like, hey, I've implemented takt planning, okay, but my project still is a bit delayed. And, hey, that makes sense. But you've only fixed one bottleneck. Maybe the next one is your procurement, right? Or maybe instead of procurement, maybe it's design, right? Once you fix one bottleneck, you'll have a second. And the reason that I'm talking about this is because we can't get frustrated. Once this first bottleneck has been optimized or fixed, another one will show up in the system. So here's what I don't want to happen, right? I don't want somebody to say or think, hey, I implemented takt, but I'm still not getting the results that I want on the back end. Well, hey, there's another bottleneck, and by virtue of fixing this one, you will now see and get to fix this one. What I don't want somebody to do is be like, okay, we've fixed takt, we've implemented takt, and we've fixed our production planning problem, but we're still not getting our results at this end. So, hey, let's just go ahead and get rid of this and go back to the way we used to do it. Well, now you have two bottlenecks again. The right scenario would be to say, hey, we've implemented takt in this scenario. Oh my gosh, our next bottleneck that's keeping our projects from finishing on time is to fix design. Okay, now we increase the capacity here with the second one, right? And then we'll really start to flow and get exactly what we need. And at the end of this, we'll have the results that we want and enough of the product that we're looking for to meet our goals. And then we'll be super happy and everybody will win. So my point here is the law of bottlenecks says, you'll have a bottleneck or a most limiting factor, but once you fix it, you'll have a next one. So don't give up. Once you have your first one, you're on your way to being able to fix the second. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and on we go.